Hey guys, it's been a while since I've talked equipment, so let's get into it. You know the drill. Hit that like button, share us with your friends, subscribe, it really helps out the channel. You can support us on Buy Me a Coffee. I'll put a QR code somewhere on the screen. So today we're talking about strings, specifically Toroline strings. Game on. If you haven't heard of them, they're based in LA. They have a mission to revolutionize your tennis experience with the ultimate string. More spin, more control, more comfort, more of everything that elevates your game. I like supporting new companies in the tennis space, so I ordered a few sets and tried in various combos of hybrids and full beds. I had Wasabi X, Snapper, Caviar, and Absolute. Previous go-to, cheaper.
What? Huh?
I mean, lesser expensive. Tourna, Big Hitter Silver 7, sometimes the black, and a synthetic gut combo. Side note, the Big Hitter 7 Silver Tour is a great string if you're on a budget. It's a 7-sided co-poly. It's a great option for spin and durability. So check it out either in the black or the silver. But let's go back to Toroline. Okay, out of these 4 Toroline strings, I did like Wasabi X and Snapper the best, but not quite enough to buy a whole reel of it. Then came the Toroline. I initially tested a full bed of just the regular Toro. It felt great for spin, control, and durability. Plus, it was about the time I started going down in tension, right around the 42, 45 pound mark. Mostly just to be more iron friendly and help with depth in the court. I've been a fan of hybrid setups for a while, so then I tested a combo of Toro and Snapper. Snapper, as it says in the name, it's a great string for a snapback, increased slickness, and the octagonal shape. So just when I thought I had my go-to setup, Toroline released its variants of the Toro line. There was the Toro Spin, the Toro Tour, and the Toro Snap. So I had to try all these and test again. So a quick breakdown on the Toro family. So there's the regular Toro, which is spin friendly, original collab with Steve Johnson, gives you elite level spin, maintaining a controlled, comfortable response, comparable to Babel RPM Blast, Yonex Polytour Strike, Technify Razor Code, Luxilon Olive Power, Solinco Hyper G, and Vocal Cyclone. Given the color, you can see why it's mistaken for Hyper G with that bright green. All right, Toro Tour. Say that 5 times real fast. 15% increase in stiffness from the regular Toro. More control, stability, and durability. It's again hexagonal, 17 gauge. There's the Toro Snap. It's ultra slick, round for max snapback, launch power, 16L gauge. And then there's the Toro Spin, which comes in this cool pink package. More aggressive, pentagonal shape, enhanced bite, and a higher launch angle. So 17 gauge. Most of these strings, all the Toro lines and most of the Toro line strings come in various colors, depending on where you get them, either direct through Toro line or maybe elsewhere like Tennis Warehouse. So on to my rackets that I'm currently using. I'm still using my Diadem Nova Tour 3. I have a video that I did. I'll put a link up here on that racket because I'm not going to go through all the specs. So this is what I have. Racket 1, I have the Toro Tour on the mains, and I have the Toro Snap on the crosses. Both of these are strung about the same tension, about somewhere between 42 and 45 pounds. Okay, second racket, racket 2. This one I was using leftover sets. Again, I thought I was kind of set on my combo of what I wanted to do. Like I said earlier, Was thinking more of a snapback rounded string on the crosses, and then either the Otoro Tour or the Otoro regular on the mains. So, second racket. This one I'm using, I was using leftover sets that I had. So this is the Otoro Spin, more of a, I guess, red. Looks red in the video, but red string. And I'm using Toroline Absolute on the crosses. Instead of using the same tension on both, I did go for a little bit 2 pounds higher on the mains, stringing those at 47 and 45 on the crosses. And again, the Absolute string, it's a 17 gauge hexagonal copoly. It's known for being plush and crisp and generate spin and free power. So let's go back to my thoughts on using these for a few weeks. So this one is racket 1 with the Otoro Tour on the mains and the Otoro Snap on the crosses. This actually felt really great. I felt like it wasn't a huge difference between the regular Otoro and Otoro Tour. It is noticeable, but not enough. I didn't feel like it's a huge difference. Regular Otoro is probably a little more arm friendly than the Tour, because its Tour is a little stiffer. I've noticed the tension on the Tour is probably a little more durable compared to the regular Otoro. I like the Otoro Snap on the crosses over a snapper. I feel like it works great. Overall feel and launch angle is awesome. And once I get to the point of a restring, I might change up the tension between these two just to see how that feels. Okay, racket number 2. This is the combo of the Otoro Spin on the mains and Absolute on the crosses. Honestly, I didn't think this would work as well as it did. This combo worked great. This was a test of leftover sets, like I said before. I did keep the mains 2 pounds difference in the crosses, and it really helped the lower launch angle. That felt crisp but not harsh to feel. I'm really surprised how well this worked. Now, when I first started using it, the first few hits, the touch was awesome. I felt like I put the ball anywhere. As a couple weeks have gone by, it still feels great. I'm still kind of hitting lines unexpectedly, but it still feels good. This is really making me rethink whether I want to go with more of an Otoro Spin as my go-to string on the mains, or more something like the regular Otoro or the Otoro Tour. Really might end up getting another reel at this rate.
Do it.
But I'm really loving this Otoro Spin, and at the moment it's kind of like my go-to for the last couple times I've gone out to hit. Maybe I should switch back and maybe play around with tensions. So ideally my base would be Otoro regular, which is why I have a reel of it, and the Otoro Snap, which is also why I have a reel of it. I felt like this combo worked really well. The Otoro Tour worked similarly, just a little more stiff. Like I said, I'm definitely a fan of the whole Otoro string family. I'm gonna keep playing with both of these rackets, maybe go back and forth. I'm more curious on string tension, maintenance, how long they keep their string tension. I'm a real big fan. Like I said, I bought my first reel of the regular Otoro several months ago.
It's been 84 years.
Really loved it. I was using a full bed for a while, then again started lowering tension, and then started kind of doing hybrids to test it out. I obviously had to try all the different family of Otoros. It really depends, I guess, on what you're looking for. So for me, these diadems and the way I play, I need something to kind of tamper down the launch angle sometimes, and I lower the tension obviously to get a little more cork depth. So I'm really loving this setup. I'm really loving the spin, the Otoro spin on the mains. I'm liking the difference in tension to kind of help with the control. Like I said, I think I might try that out again when I restring the other racket that has the, right now it's got the Otoro Tour on nib. So yeah, that's my kind of 2 cents on the whole Toroline strings. Let me know in the comments, have you tried any of these Toroline strings? Do you like other things like Russell has the K-pop combos? Put in the comments and let me know. Thanks for watching. Boy, did I ramble on.